Welcome back, everyone, to the Audacious Money Witch channel where we talk about investing and trading and a lot of fun things. What if I tell you about a celebrity founder led tech company from Silicon Valley that the co founder is also the largest shareholder and the stock has around 20% revenue growth year over year? And it's currently traded with a forward PE of under 17. On top of that, Michael Burry just increased 80% of his position on this stock. Yes, that is the deepest depth of the value stock you can find today. In this Gen AI driven market of 2024, of course, you already know we are talking about my Square Block stocks earnings today. We are going to talk about my bullish thesis around the stock, why I think Square is the deepest depth of the value stock today, and the potential risk associated with Block shares. All I ask from you is that you hit the like button, and you don't even need to subscribe to watch this content. Let's just get into it. If you didn't know, Dr. Michael Burry is a value investor. He likes to find deep value stocks. In his most recent 13F, he sold Oracle, Amazon, and Google because he thinks these stocks are a bit pricey. Instead, he bought gold and Block. If you're a first time watching me or first time into Block stock, you should know Block has serious investment into Bitcoin, which is not priced into the stock at all, not one bit. One day it will be priced in, just like Nvidia stock's pre-chat GPT moment. AI was not priced into the stock, even though Jensen Huang has invested into AI a decade ago. People just realize the fruit from his labor now. Jack is a visionary, just like Jensen, but in Bitcoin. If you just value Block stock as it is right now, it's the cheapest US tech stock with a 20% growth rate you can find. Looking at the chart, you can see it has bottomed. If you're talking about the potential Bitcoin upside, then you are talking about the deepest depth of value stock. Block is a compelling investment opportunity in the most overlooked tech sector. My focus on Block is driven by its substantial growth potential, operating in a massive addressable market with current penetration below 5%. The company's emerging economic moat, built on network effects and intangible assets, positions it favorably against competitors. Under the visionary leadership of Jack Dorsey, Block continues to innovate, particularly in cryptocurrency integration, potentially providing a significant competitive edge. Current valuation metrics, including a PG ratio of 0.82, suggest the stock is undervalued relative to its historical levels and growth prospects. While risks such as regulatory challenges and competition exist, Block's innovative approach to financial services, combined with its growth trajectory and attractive valuation, presents an opportunity for investors seeking exposure to the dynamic fintech landscape. Stock trading at 2018 levels, the rise of Bitcoin today, even BlackRock CEO Larry Fink, with $10 trillion asset under management, said he was wrong about Bitcoin. And he is now a major believer after studying Bitcoin. Block, formerly known as Square, has established itself as a prominent player in the financial technology sector since its founding in 2009 by Jack Dorsey and Jim McKelvey. The company's journey began with introducing its iconic square-shaped card reader, which revolutionized point-of-sale systems for small businesses. Today, the company operates two primary ecosystems: Square, which caters to sellers and businesses, and Cash App, a peer-to-peer payment and financial services app for consumers. At the helm of Block is co-founder and CEO Jack Dorsey, who also co-founded and previously led Twitter. His leadership style and vision have played a crucial role in shaping Block's strategy and corporate culture. Dorsey is known for his focus on innovation, user experience, and long-term thinking, which has influenced Block's approach to product development and market expansion. Jack is raising the performance bar of the Square team by connecting their ecosystems and consumer scale with the Cash App, which can't be easily replicated by our competitors. In the second quarter of 2024, gross profit grew 20% year over year to $2.23 billion. Square generated gross profit of $923 million, up 15% year over year, and Cash App generated gross profit of $1.30 billion, up 23% year over year. Net income was $195 million. Net income per share was 31 cents on a diluted basis, representing a 48-cent increase year over year. Net income also included a remeasurement loss on our Bitcoin investment of $70 million. In the second quarter of 2024, total net revenue was $6.16 billion, up 11% year over year. Excluding Bitcoin revenue, revenue was $3.54 billion, up 13% year over year. Gross profit was $2.23 billion, up 20% year over year. Square is executing on 4 priorities, offering a rock-solid and flexible platform, providing local experience to sellers of all sizes, growing with AI, and banking on Square. In the second quarter of 2024, Square generated $1.98 billion of revenue, up 9% year over year. Square generated $1.61 billion of transaction-based revenue in the second quarter of 2024, up 7% year over year. $323 million of subscription and services-based revenue, up 23% year over year. Cash App's top priority is banking by driving paycheck deposit adoption and increasing inflows per active. Cash App will build trust and round out financial services product offerings and a tailored go-to-market approach. In the second quarter of 2024, Cash App generated $4.13 billion of revenue, up 12% year over year. Excluding Bitcoin revenue, Cash App revenue was $1.52 billion, up 18% year over year. Cash App generated $1.42 billion of subscription and services-based revenue, up 23% year over year. Tidal and other generated $47 million in revenue in Q2 of 2024. Block ended the second quarter of 2024 with $9.5 billion in cash, cash equivalents, restricted cash, and investments in marketable debt securities. Block is raising the full-year outlook to reflect outperformance in the second quarter and improved expectations for the remainder of the year. For the full year, and expect gross profit of at least $8.89 billion, or 18% growth year over year. Block's updated guidance for the full year equates to a Rule of 35, an increase compared to our prior guidance of Rule of 32. Under Dorsey's leadership, Block has strongly emphasized financial inclusion. This philosophy is evident in the company's efforts to serve underbanked populations and small businesses that larger financial institutions have traditionally overlooked. Dorsey's interest in cryptocurrency, particularly Bitcoin, has also influenced Block's strategy, leading to integrating Bitcoin trading and investment features with the Cash App ecosystem. Block has established a narrow economic moat, primarily rooted in its network effects and intangible assets. The company's Square ecosystem benefits from a two-sided network effect where an increase in sellers using the platform attracts more buyers and vice versa. This dynamic creates a virtuous cycle that enhances the value of the platform for all participants. Additionally, Block's Cash App has developed its network effect among consumers as its utility increases with each new user joining the platform. The company's brand recognition and technological innovations serve as an intangible assets that further strengthen its competitive position. Block's ability to maintain double-digit sales growth year over year since its inception, despite facing significant competition, underscores the strength of its economic moat. However, the rapidly evolving nature of the financial technology sector and the presence of competitors prevent Block from achieving a wide moat status at this time. Block aims to create a comprehensive financial services ecosystem that seamlessly integrates various products and services for both businesses and consumers. By continuously expanding its product offerings within the Square and Cash App ecosystems, Block seeks to increase user engagement and drive cross-selling opportunities. Product innovation remains at the core of Block's strategy, with the companies investing heavily in research and development to stay ahead of market trends and customer needs. This focus on innovation has led to the introduction of new features and services such as Bitcoin trading and stock investing within the Cash App. Block's profitability is driven by several key factors that contribute to its financial success. The company's ability to monetize its user base through various revenue streams plays a critical role in driving profits. For the Square ecosystem, transaction-based revenue from payment processing fees forms a significant portion of the company's income. As Block expands its seller base and processes higher transaction volumes, this revenue stream is expected to grow. Subscription and service-based revenue, which includes products like Square Capital and Cash Card, represents another important profit driver. These higher margin offerings not only generate recurring revenue, but also enhance user stickiness within Block's ecosystems. The Cash App's diversified revenue model, including instant deposit fees, Bitcoin trading, and the Cash Card, contributes to the company's overall profitability. Block's focus on operational efficiency and scalability also plays a role in driving profits as the company leverages its technology infrastructure to support growth while managing costs. An interesting aspect of Block's capital management is its approach to share issuance and buybacks. The company regularly increases its shares outstanding throughout the stock-based compensation and stock-based acquisitions, which are crucial for attracting and retaining top talent and funding expansion. Simultaneously, Block conducts share buybacks to offset dilution and return capital to shareholders when it believes its stock is undervalued. Despite these buybacks, the total number of shares outstanding has generally increased over time, reflecting the company's prioritization of growth and acquisition strategies. Block became profitable this year. Block's Q1 was the company's best quarter ever. CFO said Block has focused on achieving the Rule of 40 in 2026, which is a metric used in the software space, and it is defined as the combination of growth and operating margins. The metric is used among high-growth software companies and is meant to reflect on both the company's revenue growth and profitability. Block sees itself achieving the Rule of 40 in 2026 via a combination of mid-teens GP growth and mid-20% operating margin. Since Palantir stock achieved a Rule of 40, its stock price never looked back. I think my Square Block stock has true potential for serious upside gain after the rate cycle is done.